I'm Katie Kinsman. If you are hearing my voice and seeing this picture, must mean that you have taken the plunge and decided to sign up for my Patreon. I applaud you. Thank you very much. I wanted to give you a little kind of taste of what is going to be going on in this Patreon. And for those of you who signed up for this, you're going to get some backstage, behind the scenes kind of peek at some of the things that I've already made. Plus, you're going to get to see Marielle with her real face. Now, if you've already read the introduction, you know that this little girl is the star of the show. This is Marielle. This is not Marielle's original set of legs or original set of arms. And they've been replaced a couple of times. But she's the little doll that's going to be at the center of my Patreon. I have been creating stories for Instagram for Marielle for over a year. I've got over 500 posts. And I've decided that I want to grow Marielle a little bit more. I want to tell longer stories with her friends. This is Kali. This is her pony. And here is Joelle. Joelle was made by an artist here in the United States. And here is little Melone. That's her little tiny companion. And last but not least, Purple Fuzzy Friend. Shy little Purple Fuzzy Friend. I was going to put Purple Fuzzy Friend right there. And I want to make longer and more complicated stories for these characters. And I really can't do that on Instagram. So I thought I needed to build a place that could be their home base. And a home base kind of means a home. So, had to start thinking about what I wanted to do. So, for those of you who followed me for a while, you know that I've built Marielle some furniture. She's got her own little bed. I made this myself. And I've made some other pieces of furniture for her too. She's got a really nice chair for her desk. I built these out of recycled materials, cardboard, bamboo skewers, nothing really fancy. Little paint, little time, and I've got a chair. I made her a table. And I had a lot of fun making these. I loved miniatures when I was a kid. And I've had some more experience building miniatures. I built some tinier little houses, kind of to scratch an itch, I think, for myself. But you can see this is a much smaller scale. Much tinier than Marielle. These are more along the lines of being for like a Lego minifig would fit in these. These are very tiny. Actually, Melone fits very nicely in these pieces. Sorry, that chair just kind of got in the way. You can see how Melone fits very nicely. Melone does have her own little bed. But as far as it came to like building a house for Marielle, I hadn't done that yet. The only house I've built is this one. And this is part of a larger piece. And not really meant to be used for anything more than being a piece of artwork that you look at. I had a lot of fun building it. I learned a lot of really important lessons. Oh, for example, can you see how crooked these are? Oh, paper mache is a fickle mistress. I made it so I could take it apart. I could see inside of it. It still wasn't what I really wanted. It scratched an itch for a little while, but I really, really wanted to build a new house. But here's the thing. I really don't have use for building a house. And then, like I said, I started thinking, and it's like, perhaps I can marry my need to build a house, a little dollhouse, and this tiny little doll whose stories I want to tell, and I could create something out of it. So in this Patreon, I'm going to be designing a house for Marielle and all of her little friends to live in. It's going to be a pretty big house too, because she's got some friends and they're going to need some space. I can't see that Kali isn't going to need some space. And frankly, if you've paid any attention to Maloney, Maloney can get a little extra. So in this Patreon, I'm going to share with you how I go about building a dollhouse from scratch using recycled materials and the things I can lay my hands on, because I like using recycled materials. It makes it more fun, and it makes it more interesting. We're going to have a newsletter. There's going to be patterns and downloads for my patrons. There's going to be behind the scenes stuff like this, where you see Marielle's real face. She has purple eyes. I forgot about that. And her hair is blue and green. Anyway, if you sign up for my Patreon, first of all, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And second of all, I really hope you're going to enjoy what I do with this Patreon. And along the way, I really, really, really hope to make better videos, better sound quality, better visuals, etc. And give you a lot of information and entertainment for your $3 a month. So, here we go. Thank you, and I'll see you again in the next video.